Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me in my shop. Today is July 31st, the last day of July. Holy smokes. Man alive, time just keeps moving. So, what to do about this radio now? I think this radio is going to disappear from my bench for a while. I'll be doing something else because I don't think I can make any more progress with this until I get suitable capacitor replacements for the myriad of tantalum capacitors that remain in this radio. I've made it through the first couple of cards because I was able to change or replace some of the tantalums with just a regular, um, I suppose, aluminum electrolytic capacitor. But that's over. From here forward, I would be foolish to carry on doing that. So if you look at this radio, you see little blue dots here, all across here, all over the place through here. Maybe not so much out there. And I have another board in the other room, which sits on the other side of the radio. I don't have it in here right now. And it's covered with those tantalum capacitors. So here's what I've learned about them. They aren't made anymore. Now, I could be wrong about all this, which is why I haven't purchased any, because I still think I don't fully understand the picture. But I believe the case is they either don't make them anymore or nobody uses them anymore and they become a specialty item. Maybe just for people like me replacing them in devices. I don't know. The research through using the chatbot suggests I must put in capacitors of the quality that are in here now, these tantalum ones. These tantalum ones have very high capacity, very, very low leakage or low ESR in them, and other capacitors just aren't up to that. They just aren't capable. So that's how it looks to me. Now, I found a couple of suppliers that can supply these. Their websites are very complex. I haven't even figured out how you would, place an order for them, or I haven't figured anything out yet. But the other part of it is these guys are expensive now because they were considered specialty items. These little capacitors are costing, I'm not sure, $4 a pop. So, there's 100 of these capacitors in here. I'm not sure there's that many, but let's use 100. That's $400. $400 to find out it doesn't work. That's the problem I'm facing. So I'm trying my best to invest the least and get the most out of it. But it looks like really the only way forward with this radio would be to actually physically replace all these capacitors. So that's where I'm stuck. I'm stuck trying to find, order, and all that. And I've been doing this for a few days now, and I haven't gotten anywhere really. So that's the situation. This guy's going to go away again. I'm going to continue to hunt down capacitors, and when I finally have what I think I need to continue this, then I'll bring it back in and we'll just carry on it. But that might be literally months from now. Who knows? At the moment, I don't have anybody's receiver here to work on other than my own. So I have another radio I want to bring in here and just check out. It's a radio I restored some time ago, and it's just been sitting on a shelf for years, and it's time to come in and exercise it a bit, kind of judge how well I did on it when I worked on it quite a while ago. Okay, now, just before I say goodbye, have a look at this. This is the smoke map for North America. Much of what you're seeing is a projection into the future, and it's based on expected airflow and things like that, so it's kind of a guess. Down here is the marker showing where we are on here, and I'm going to force it to right now, which would be, let's try here. So that says July 31st, 2 in the afternoon. Okay, so we're looking at 2 in the afternoon. Now, I live right over here. And so, yeah, last night I was out with my telescope. The sky was clear. It was quite nice out, but there's a full moon at the same time, so it's not too good to be doing telescope work with a full moon. And in the summer, it seems the atmosphere never fully clears. It's always got a little bit of fuzz in it. By the way, on my screen is one of the world's largest meteor strikes that can be seen. Do you see it on the screen? It's in the top right corner. It's this thing in Quebec. That's a meteor strike that created this circular formation. There's a name for it, but I don't remember what it is. Okay, let's put the smoke map in motion. And you can see that, yeah, there's lots of fires here in Canada, but there's many, many, many more in the United States. So, hello, President of the United States, your smoke is coming up into our country. Are you going to do something about it? Maybe we'll put tariffs on your products because you've got, see, your smoke's coming up here. Now, I said that, but if I put this in motion, we might find out actually it's the other way around. Let's see. So you got smoke going up this way. Okay, but most of the smoke in here is from American fires. And this yellow stuff is very, very thin. I'm not even sure you'd even realize it's over you. Look at that. So that's a prediction. Pretty clear in my part of the country. Really rough out here, British Columbia, southern Alberta, in California, and Oregon. I think this is Oregon here. Wow. Huh. There's some large fires here. That's in British Columbia. There are large fires down here in Oregon. A large one here. What about down in this area? Fires all over the place down here. Each one of these dots is a fire. Each one of these symbols is a fire. All over the place. Wow. Even down in this area. Isn't it wet down here? How can you have fires? Fires and fires everywhere. And I don't think this does anything for Europe. No, nothing for Europe. It's just a North American thing. Okay. That was fun looking at that. Let's go back to the... So some of you are very excited about this radio. Some of you have one of these. And there's a good number of you that have sent me emails and stuff like that, really hoping I get this thing working. Well, I hope so too. But we have to keep in mind that the chances of this thing finally working is really very low. Even if I replace all those parts, it's still very low. Okay, but on the other hand, so far so good. So thanks a lot for watching the series up to this point, and next video I'll have something else in here to poke around with. See ya.